Well, hello. It's been a long time, and I'm not gonna lie, it's because I can't stop reading Fourth Wing, and I'm on Onyx Storm. So once I finish this book, I'm like a little over a third through it. Maybe I'll come back to YouTube. But my days off have just been like cleaning and reading, and yeah, my creativity is basically reserved for work projects and pretty much nothing else. So with that being said, what a lovely little transition that I didn't plan. I have to go to a fabric store. There's one that was recommended. It's called UFO. They have a couple of locations. I'm gonna go to the one in National City instead of going up to Vista. So I'm gonna go check that out because we have the ability to do what's called COM, so customer's own material. And I've been working with this client literally since June. She's like my longest client that I've had here in San Diego. And we are just struggling. We're trying to, I'll show you the chairs. They're these really gorgeous chairs inspired by like a French frame that we used to get relics for. And we just decided to start making them for the company. And so you can put whatever material you want on there. And out of all the 500 fabrics and leathers that we offer at our house, we can't find the right fabric for her space. So I'm gonna go and check it out. She's going up to the one in Vista today. I was gonna meet her, but she was trying to not put me out, and I should have just made the plan, but whatever. I'm just gonna go myself and see if I can find anything, get a couple samples to maybe show her. Uh-oh. I know, it's hard, Shrimpy. There is a Mexican dish that Elliot started making when we moved here. And it is called tinga. And it's basically like a really spicy chicken on a tostada, like a tomato sauce spicy chicken. And anyways, for whatever reason, we started calling this cat that kind of lives in our like yard area and like the neighboring yards, we started calling him Tinga. Anyways, so Tinga likes to torment Shrimpy sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna bring you guys with me. Maybe we'll find something, maybe we won't, but I need to get out of the house. I'm not being productive, so I just need to go. Wearing a variation of what I wear on every day off. This is just my high school button down. I'm very serious. It's just an Oxford button down. These are the Everlane. No, who are these? Madewell jeans, my Birks, and my kids' glasses. Let's go. Kind of love this. This could also work for what we're looking for. Can't tell how dark and rich this is. It's so pretty. Okay, so my client and I ended up FaceTiming, and we found one singular fabric that we both liked. So fingers crossed that it works. Big fun, tough situation. But anyways, I need to like go do stuff for me, just for fun. I'm gonna go to a bookstore and probably get a coffee somewhere, because I haven't had like a fun day where I go out and do stuff in a minute. So I'm gonna do that. And then it's not me going to another antique mall, you know? Okay.
What's your name? LT. Nice to meet you.
Look who joined me.
But I do still hills of people.
Oh my god, I love these. How good are those posters?
Yeah, they're fun.
I definitely had this one and multiple others. Hi, Tinga. Oh my god, I didn't even know that I was recording. Okay, hello. Let's chat. I'm really bad at YouTube. The days that I work, I don't get home until like 7 o'clock. So like there's not enough time in the day. Like I get home and Elliot and I just, you know, we enjoy our evening together, make dinner, whatever. So then, you know, I have 2 days off. And I'm like catching up on like the house is a mess, running errands, you know, doing all those things. I used to find more time, I think, to, you know, prioritize YouTube. And, you know, it got to a point where when I stopped being so, I guess when my house is kind of at a place right now where I don't need to work on anything. And other than that, I don't have a ton of ideas to help you with your home. Like, I just kind of feel a little like tapped. I finally started to write a video, you know, just like bullet point. So there's a chance I'm gonna film that today too, but I guess I'm just explaining myself. I feel like I owe an explanation as to why I'm just like not posting. Part of that, I'm not gonna lie, part of it is because I was so obsessed with Fourth Wing. I read all 3 books in like less than 20 days, and like reading and listening like any chance I could. Like it was really obsessive, and I'm kind of not over it. Like it makes me feel like I can't breathe knowing that the 4th book might not come out until 2026 or 2027. Like I literally feel like I can't breathe. Which is insane. It's insane. I realize how insane it is. And I've tried to move on. You guys saw in the one clip that I went to a local bookstore, which was super cute, and I got a few books. This one they didn't have. I had them order it for me, and then it literally arrived the next day. It's called Butter. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm on chapter 3, which is, I'm like 75 pages in. I'm ruined. I'm literally ruined by fantasy. And my friend, who is an avid fantasy reader, was the one that told me to read this. She was like, you have to read this. Now, granted, I didn't ask her if it's because I have always had an interest in kind of like Japanese like realism. Like I've read a lot of different Japanese authors. So I don't know if that's the reason that she said I have to read it, or if she's really loving it, which she is a tough critic. So I would assume that it's because she's really enjoying it, but she is big on fantasy. So I don't know how she's reading it because I'm struggling. So I'm taking a break. Yesterday I started listening to a podcast called Fantasy Fangirls, and I feel like it's helping. It's helping me cope. I'm gonna stop talking about it. And then you guys probably saw that I got these other 2 books. Set My Heart on Fire, which looks pretty good. Underground bar and club scene in Tokyo in the 70s. About her 20s. Miscommunication, good music, unreliable men, powerful drugs, disorienting meds. It sounds good. And then I was like, maybe vampires are a good way to go for me. So this is called Thirst. And let's see. Oh, translated. I don't know what the original language was. Oh, Argentinian. Cool. Yeah, it takes place on the coast of Buenos Aires. It's about women, which I love. And it's not too chunky, you know. I think I just need a couple of books that aren't too chunky. So I probably should table Butter for a little bit. Not that it's a huge book, but like just because I'm like hungover. I'm literally hungover on Fourth Wing. But this is 450 pages. Maybe I should switch to Thirst, and maybe that'll help me with the come down. 240. What are you guys reading? Anything good? What I like about Fourth Wing, and then I will stop talking about it, is just that obviously it's hot, but the story is so compelling. Like it's just such a good story. But I like things to be a little sexy. I do. So maybe that's what Butter is missing for me. I haven't always been like this. It's just like when you're introduced to that world, it's just hard to go back, you know? Some other things. So because of my inconsistency on YouTube, Alyssa, who's brought up very often on this channel, my best friend, she was like, you need to be on Substack. I was like, okay. It's been a nice way for me to kind of just like post ideas or like things I'm into without having to sit down and film and edit a whole thing. I posted my first article about a project that I worked on with a local interior designer at our house. So she's a designer, but she will sometimes bring projects to me, and then we'll work on them under our house roof, right? And so I will, you know, find the pieces that she's looking for. So I went ahead and designed like 2 other rooms, or made 2 other room mood boards, we'll say, kind of coming off of that project, because it was just like really easy for me, basically, you know, to fill that design through the Our House inventory. And so I was like, what else can I do? So I did that and I wrote a little article about it. It's like not even a 2-minute read. I do talk about Fourth Wing for a half a second. And then, yeah, I've just been like posting ideas. Like, it's just kind of like the kinder, cuter Twitter. You know, so you'll see a lot of stuff on there, but it's mostly just like creative women. It's like, just feels like a safe space. And so I'm really into Substack. So if you want more content from me, or just you feel like you want to be in touch with me more, find me on Substack. I'll link it below. I was just getting ready for my next video. It's the same day. I just look different because that's how you trick the people into thinking that that's a different day. You just change your outfit. Before I go, I wanted to do a quick little studio visit with Elliot. He's not here, but his art is, and I really like this piece that he's working on. I'll insert the drawing, but this is the painting. The drawing that he did for this is so good. So this is gonna be like a little cocktail table with like 2 little drinks on there. And I was suggesting that he should maybe like paint himself, because this is supposed to be me. Don't I look glamorous? Paint himself sort of into the background, just kind of like as like a shadow. But yeah, I just felt like it would be nice to show you guys what Elle's working on too, because he's just so talented, that boy. But yeah, here's the drawing that look at how crazy crooked these go on me. Could you just, it's because my nose is crooked. What happens when you break it 3 times? Not bragging or anything. I'm just the female Owen Wilson. Oop, Elle's calling me. But yeah, I just wanted to show you his drawing. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed whatever this video is. I feel like I keep saying that at the end of my videos, but it's true. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Go check out my Substack. I'm having so much fun over there. And I'll see you guys in the next video, which I'm gonna go film right now. Okay, love you, bye.